Hey, 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 hey! What you got to say? It's old JC breaking on through. A little late. And apparently, okay, Mark's here. Mark is here. Mark did not give up the ship. There's some more of you coming in. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yeah, Mark, it's off the dot today. We're in the right spot, but we are off the dot. That is faux show. You may be asking, Jeff Clayton, is that the pilgrim hat that you were wearing on the Drastic EP cover? Or is that another pilgrim hat that you just happen to have laying around? This is the pilgrim hat. The pilgrim hat. Some of you may remember I used it during the Halloween live broadcast. Man, I'm still in complete chaos around here. Why am I wearing the hat? You might ask, and I will answer, because I just saw it over there. Man, my shit's everywhere. My shit's everywhere. I can't get nothing done. Not until the Break On Through studios are complete. Woo! Let me fix my hair so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. How's everybody? Everybody enjoying the heat? I'm not. Oh, I got a few things to talk about today. Well, how about that? I actually got a little outline here. Now, don't y'all worry. I know y'all think, hey, JC, you keep changing up the damn background every week. I mean, I'll do that, but they're gonna look good. This one, it only looks the way it does right now out of necessity. This is the only place in this whole area I can sit. And this wall here is almost done. It's freezing in New Zealand. Oh yeah, y'all are switched around from us. Well, Adam Boone, new shirt is awesome. Well, you know, that's one of the things I was going to talk about. The new t-shirt pre-order is up now. Antiseen.com. Leatherface chainsaw shirt. Oh yeah, they glows in the dark. There's nothing else. You can wear the shirt and see where you're going in the pitch dark. And you may notice that the prices had to go up a tad. Well, that's because the shipping is going up more than a tad, man. It's ridiculous how much it costs to mail anything these days. The way like the last batch of shirts that I mailed out, man, you know, I thought, well, you know, I had it priced right for shipping. No! I lost a lot of good old money on that one. So, I mean, you know, I got to pay for shipping. I got to pay for the shipping for the shirts shipped to me. Then you got to pay for me to ship to you. So it's, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about the history of mailing. You'd think it would reach a certain point and have to stay there a while, but I don't think that's the case. And while I got my good old hibiscus tea in my hand, we should all drink a toast to the late, great Paul Orndorff, who passed away yesterday, I think. Man, Paul was something else. Man, I've seen him live many times, and yeah, it's hard to say. Well, what's your favorite Paul Orndorff? But I'm going to tell you guys a story that this is something I saw with my own peepers here. Monday Nitro, WCW Nitro. Yeah, you're all making some good points, I see, and I'm going to get back to it after my story, okay? I don't want to get too sidetracked. But we were at a Nitro taping, and in Charlotte, North Carolina, mind you, and Paul Orndorff was versing Disco Inferno. And man, I'll tell you, I swear this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Orndorff was mopping the floor with Disco. And this is back when Paul used to walk around with the mirror, looking at himself, you know, saying he's Mr. Wonderful and all this. And so he had beat down Disco into the corner, and he went back to his corner, and he just starts looking at himself in the mirror. And while he's looking at himself, you know, Disco sees, oh, he was looking at his mirror. So Disco comes walking up behind him, pulls his comb out, and starts looking in the mirror doing his hair, you know, and then Orndorff notices him in the mirror, and, you know, turns around and beats the crap out of him. That was hilarious. The whole place was rolling. But for the genius of Vince Russo and WCW at the time, let me tell you what they tried to pull in Charlotte. Now, I don't remember what the tag teams were exactly, but I know Ric Flair was one. It may have been Flair and Arn against Hogan and Savage. And before the match, when they were on a commercial break or something, they were going around passing out free Hogan foam shit, you know, fingers, number one, Hogan, Macho Man, yeah, all this, passing them out, giving them away for free to make it look like the whole floor of this whole audience in Charlotte is going to pull for Hogan. Well, they gave them all their free shit, and they came back on, you know, and man, it seems to me it was Hogan beat Flair in the middle of the ring, fair and square, 1, 2, 3. And the place went ape shit. People were taking all that free Hogan shit and tearing it up and throwing it in the ring. I was with Trip McNeil, our old bass player at the time, also the guitar player of the Mighty Seducer. He had a full drink, huge drink. Man, he folded the top of it, took it, and slung it, and it made it to the ring. And, I mean, people were pissed. This was one of the, this might have been one of the first times that WCW had to start piping in crowd over their broadcast, because they're trying to make a Charlotte audience pull for Hogan against Ric Flair. Now you can say, well, Jeff Clayton, you ain't in the wrestling business. I ain't in the wrestling. You know what? It don't take a goddamn genius to know that ain't going to work. But hey, what are you going to do? Oh, yes. Everybody ready? To the late, great Mr. Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, rest in peace, rest in power, never forgotten. Here we go. If I had a bell here, I'd ring it 10 times for him, but... And as someone mentioned, just a second ago, we need to send our positive thoughts or prayers, if you're doing that and all, to Terry Funk, who is apparently not doing very well right now either. Man, you know, it's not going to be long till all the guys I grew up watching and loving, they're all going to be gone. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't watch wrestling anymore. It just doesn't speak to me anymore. I was talking to Widowmaker about this the other day. I was also talking to Phil Keller we were talking about this. Man, the last thing I watched new in wrestling that I had high hopes for was that kid from Japan, Nakamura, and Asuka. They came in there kicking ass, man, but you know, two wrestlers ain't enough to keep my attention on. What, it's a 3-hour show now? I mean, you guys watch it. Hey, watch it. Enjoy. Love it. I've done my time. I've done my time watching wrestling. You know? But, no, you're not religious in a prayer, but you know, some people are, and then some people that's not religious, and they say someone's praying for you, they get, oh, don't pray for me. Yeah, you know, it's someone who is religious doing for you the best they know to do. So, I see your messages coming in, but I'm not able to see who's saying what right at the minute. Let me see here. Oh, Derek. Hey there, boss. Don't forget, you got concerns. You got family concerns. Hey, Derek, you take care of the family, man. Old JC will be here. You can see old JC in a couple hours. Watch me after dinner or something, or when you're sitting down tonight watching some good old Fox News during the commercials, you can have me going. I agree with you, Shane. I'm not a religious guy either, but I do not turn down a prayer from someone. I welcome it. I have friends that contact me weekly, saying they send prayers to my granddaughter Winter. One of those friends is and he's a friend of mine. I'm very happy to say is Mr. George South. And man, once we get the Zoom going and all, I'm gonna have George South on that. Matter of fact, I may get George South just to come to the house one day, and me and him do a break on through. What do y'all think about that? George South, right here. I got a few more announcements, and then I'll start going into my thing. It's not going to be very long today, but like I always say, man, you guys got questions? If I can catch the question before it zooms up into Cyberland, never to be seen again, I'll answer whatever you want to talk about. But there's probably going to be an auxiliary emergency broadcast break on through on Thursday, 5 o'clock, same place on the dot, in the spot. Thursday, it's going to be hot. I'll have the Dean of Science make me up a thing that says Emergency Thursday, break on through. It's time to break on through. What are you going to do? It's Thursday. It's all on you. I got an update on Janus Blythe. She she had her surgery Thursday, and she is recovering. Everything went smooth. She's just hanging out trying to get better now. She can't drive right at the moment. So if you ordered a picture or something, give her a little bit of time. You're not gonna get ripped off. Okay, don't freak out. She's just got to get to where she can get in and out of her car, and it might be a little bit. Okay, but soon I'm gonna have some stuff here that I'm going to offer for auction to help her raise the funds to get her central air back on. Man, I think she only lacks about $1,000 of having it. And you say, well, wait, as long as she just, well, man, she's down and out right now, just with the surgery and all. She can't work, so. And you know, it's like 120 degrees out there. So if anyone can help her in any way, shape, or form, my main Daryl Tinsley. Now, Daryl, I hope you don't get embarrassed of this, but he just sent her a donation. Said, hey, here, going toward the AC. I think Daryl Tinsley, I told him this the other day by text, but I'll say it right here on Break On Through. He's good people. He's always, ever since we reconnected here on Facebook, when someone's in need, Daryl's always one of the first to jump up and volunteer something. He was extremely generous with my daughter and her family when they found out about, Winter's birth defects and the time they were going to have. He was one of the ones of many. I mean, I wish I could hug every one of you that donated for that. I'm sometimes I'm just overwhelmed, but Daryl's good people. Also, too, Daryl sent me a Break On Through theme song, and I liked it, man. I gotta figure out a way to use it. I gotta up my production a little bit. I mean, we're a year in production. We're doing the same thing we've done the whole time. It works for me, but I don't know. I want to expand a little bit. Like I've told you with the Zoom, I want to have some more guests on here. I think the one I did with Jason Griscom, the producer director of Come Get Some, I thought that was a really great show. I think you guys enjoyed it too. At least your feedback indicated that you did. But yeah, man, if you can see your way to buy a few pictures from Janus, maybe send Your Heels Have Eyes, your copy of Eaten Alive, all that, send those to her, get her to sign. She's going to get them back to you, okay? But she's a really sweet lady in need right now. I know you might think, well, that's a some people might think air conditioners like a luxury or something. I think it's a necessity. I mean, it gets hot here, but man, don't get no 120, 125 degrees. All right, so there's where we are there. Man, I cannot wait to show you guys this place when it gets done. I got some people coming over this weekend to help me and the missus. Which, actually, I told the missus I just want her to tell us where she wants stuff. We'll do all the heavy lifting and the horse trotting and all that. So, Don't forget about Antiseen Live. I don't mean broadcast live either. I mean live, in the flesh, in person. August 27th at Ground Zero in Spartanburg. All you guys there, you know where it's at. You know where Ground Zero is. Why don't you get some damn cousins or some nieces and nephews and say, man, y'all need to come on out and break on through with Antiseen, son. Bring some motherfuckers out with you. Tell them, yeah, man, you got to lay down a little bit of lettuce, man. You know, for quality shit, you got to make a salad, son. Give them a leaf of lettuce at the door. And then go on in. Get your mind blown and your life changed, because the opening band for us is Hembray and the Satan Sisters. Goddamn. Hembray, Satan Sisters, Antiseen, one stage, one night only, live. Every single night of that shutdown that your people put on us. Over a year. You went outside, you looked up to the stars. You hoped. You prayed. And now those prayers have come true. Antiseen Alive. Ground Zero, Spartanburg. August 27th. And there's Miss Clayton. Hello, beautiful. And man, if you go to August 27th, you're like, damn, man, I need, like, that was good. It was great, but man, I need a double dose of Destructo Rock. You're in luck, because on August 28th, we'll be playing at the Tipsy Burrow in Charlotte, North Carolina. Live! Doors open at 9. Get there before 9, though, because the Tipsy Burrow serves some damn good grub, son. And you know what that'll be? The time between you eating dinner to the time we go on that fellowship hour. We'll shake hands, kiss babies. Let your girlfriend take their pictures with us. Anything you want to do. Fellowship hour. Sign your stuff. Whatever you got. We ain't one of them fucking, we put a limit on it. Let me sign 2 things. Man, if you got 400 things, bring them. I'll sign every damn one of them. Hell, you bought them. I put them out there for sale. You bought them. Goddamn. You did me the favor. The least I can do is pay that favor back and sign the shit for you if you want it signed. Some people don't want their shit signed. I'm just concentrating on August right now. There's more. There's more shows coming. But I'm gonna let us get August in our brain. I heard from a main Mang, Dan Rattown, from down there in Florida, says they're bringing a crew up to Spartanburg. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. Road trip. Instead of somebody saying, hey, when is Antiseen coming to such and such city, Wyoming? You know what? We're playing August 27th and August 28th. You know where. You know when. Get in the car and go. Spartanburg, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. What about Gary, Indiana? No, we're not going to Gary, Indiana. You should save up a couple heads of, a couple pieces of lettuce. Get some of your boys. Get a couple of your girlfriends. And say, we're going to see Antiseen. Can you dig it? This coming weekend, the 17th, Record Store Day. Jim Earnhardt, that's what I do, man. I tempt. I get on here and I tempt. I want all of you people. I want people from Wyoming. I want people from North Dakota. I want people from Maine. I want people from New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Florida. I want them all coming to the spot. August 27th, August 28th, that's where it's happening. It ain't happening nowhere else in the United States except for those 2 days right there. That's where it is happening. We're not a traveling medicine show anymore. We're an event. You got to come to the event. Who's putting something up on my damn screen there? Record Store Day. And I know some of you have opinions about Record Store Day. Record Store Day. I like Record Store Day. I like records. I like stores. And I like days. Jimmy Repo is going to be open early at Repo Record if you're in the area, even if you're in the surrounding areas. He's going to be open early. He's got a porta-john there. He's got everything up. There's a new Ramones Live, man. And I know you're going to think, oh, well, so let me guess. It's one of the 4 shows they did in England before they did It's Alive. Well, no, they've put them out about 19 times already. But this one is from the End of the Century tour. It's got stuff like I'm Affected and I saw the song list a while ago. But man, there's some good shit. Fear the Record has come back out. Remember a long time ago when it came out and they had instructions on the record cover for you to take a razor blade and cut the Fear out of the front record cover and use it as a stencil to go spray paint Fear everywhere? I thought that was fucking genius. Well, now this new version of the record comes with a damn stencil. They ain't encouraging you to tear up your record no more. I wonder if anyone really ever did that. Did any of y'all do that? You got to tell me something. I can't read your mind. Brad Mullins, are you still on here? I know we're on a delay. I'm going to let Brad hear that I asked for him for a second and see if he's still on here. Because the thing I'm going to say next, I really want him to hear. Ah, he's here. The next thing I'd like to talk about is I'm seeing a lot of Antiseen activity on eBay. There's some bootleg stuff on there. I'm not too damn concerned about it because I know I ain't making a fucking fortune on the official shit. So I know they ain't making no fortune on the bootleg shit. I don't begrudge any of you getting a good deal. If you find something and it's a damn good deal on eBay, fucking get it. Get it. But I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of stuff on there that's being sold as authentic that is not. No, Brad, you didn't do anything. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to bring your. I'm going to drag your name into it in just a second, because you will. I will need you to confirm this for me. Actually, I'll go ahead and ask you right now. Brad, didn't you once own a Vampirella t-shirt? It was a white shirt with Vampirella on it with a red background. Do you still have it? Or did you let go of it a long time ago? You got to tell me something. I had one. I bought it in New York City. Right before we played CBGBs, and I wore it at that show. Brad's was black and red ink on a white shirt. Mine was black and hot pink ink. Some guy had one for sale, stage worn, blah, 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 $250, something like that. Well, nah. Said it was mine. Wasn't mine. The one that he had for sale up on eBay was red and black. That was yours, Brad. My ex-wife, Carrie's mom, she still got the one I had. So, if any of you see something on eBay and you question its validity, get in touch with old JC. I will confirm or deny. But you know what, though? I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care who the fucking seller is. I don't care if it's some motherfucker that I can't stand at all. If it's authentic, I will say to you, yeah, that's authentic. But if it's a fake, I'm going to tell you it's a goddamn fake. So, man, one time there was some woman trying to sell a shirt. I don't know if she was selling an Antiseen shirt or an Unseen shirt. She had the Unseen's logo and had a picture of Antiseen. Man, I got on her ass. And she's like, oh, people have been calling me bootlegger. I said, you are a bootlegger. I said, goddamn, what? I mean, what band are you even trying to bootleg? I talked to Mark Unseen about it. Behind the scenes, we actually thought it was funny, and we both kind of wanted a copy of the shirt. But, you know, once you yell at somebody, you can't go back and, you know. But you are correct. I saw somebody say the authentic is buying from old JC himself. That is true. And I'm going to tell you something else. Anything I like, recently I sold handbills from the GG memorial show, where it was the first show we played after he died, raising money to get his tombstone. And it was the first time I ever fronted the Murder Junkies in New York City. And I had handbills that I got from that show. Yes, Unseen with the Brutalsville picture with a chain link fence. From the Brutalsville time period. Thank you, Dwayne. But, Oh, damn, I lost my train of thought there. Somebody tell me what I was talking about. Oh, the damn handbills. Man, I'm tell you what, I will not go print up more handbills and say, oh, these were authentic. I ain't doing that. I know people that will. I know people that do. I'm not one of them. I tell you, I got 15 handbills. Once them 15 are gone, I don't have no more damn handbills. And if I did reprint them, I would say to you, these are a reprint. Just like when I recently did this. I did this overrun. I reprinted a flyer that my wife has in a frame. She has it in a frame because it's the first time she ever saw us live. And it was the lineup that was on EP Royalty. And I told everybody, oh, you know, you get a reprint of this flyer. I mean, I don't have 15 copies of the original flyer. I mean, honestly, I didn't even have the flyer. She did. Man, I used to keep everything. I used to keep everything. Can you dig what I'm saying? I used to keep the littlest. Man, I haven't kept anything in probably 20 years. When people ask, you know, you ever going to do a part 2 to Destructo Maximus? Part 2? Goddamn, I still got 1,000 of them at the fucking warehouse that me and Will work at. The record company gave me the whole stock because they didn't push it. We sold a bunch of them, man, over the last, 20 years? Almost. I mean, because it came out right after the, 20th anniversary. Jim, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you on that. You're asking me if I got any more handbills left. I don't know. Like I told you, my shit is everywhere. The room where I used to do all the mail order is empty. There's nothing in there except for the stuff I need help with moving this weekend. And right now, when I get done breaking on through here, I'm going to go break on through back in there and continue painting. I'm trying to paint it and make it all pretty for Miss Clayton. That's going to be her room now, where she does some of her magnificent sewing. But see, all her sewing stuff, like, I'm sitting at her sewing table right now. This is the back wall of Break On Through Studios. Got any more questions? Because I'm out of subject matter for today. I sent you a few. Was I not supposed to send a few? Might have been some stuck together. You know what? Might fuck up your game. There's Nikki Shelton. Oh yeah, the perfect painting that he did for the Joe Young Memorial. Right back there. One of my prized possessions. An Eric Perfect original. Someone asked what I was drinking. Man, you must not break on through very often. You know, this is hibiscus tea. I don't know, maybe I'll talk to Perfect about one day us making maybe some prints of that. Because it's fucking great, man. Eric Perfect did the tiger here, too. did it in this house. Yeah, welcome new folks. Good to have new people breaking on through with us every week. I don't know what. Let me see what this is. Hibiscus acts as a steroid in the body and is traditional treatment for cortisol and adrenal problems. All right. Just tastes good to me. No more questions? Is it time to wrap it on up? Hey, you know somebody else I think we should toast? Would you ever do a Paul Orndorff shirt? You know what? Maybe maybe On the Mark we'll do one. Mark just asked me if I keep up with Dark Side. Man, I watched the first and second seasons. I don't know how many there are. I haven't been able to keep up with it. But I hear people talk about it all the time. Favorite venue to play in Charlotte, past or present? There was a time when I would have said the Milestone, hands down. Because of the, I don't know, man. When we first started going there was just a... And when I say this, man, I'm not saying, oh, everything's going to be... But there was just this element of danger there. It was a dangerous fucking neighborhood. Hell, it may still be. But, I don't know. There was something about it back then. But I would say later, it was Tremont. Because the people that ran the club loved us and Antiseen so much, man, that we had run to the place. We used to practice there. Yeah, man, we've had our battles with the Milestone and Bill Flowers. I've talked about that in depth on some break on throughs. Joe and I have both been banned from the Milestone many times by Bill. And there was a time where we boycotted it for years. Yeah, he would let people in the front door that was on the street. It was to fuck with Bill Flowers. And that's just one guy we just really couldn't get along with, man. Tried. Didn't work. What's the worst venue? Shoo. Oh, man, I don't know. You played as many places as we had. There's a lot of bad ones. Who is my favorite wrestler and why is it Joey Corman? Because it's probably Abdullah the Butcher. Joey Corman. All right, Joey, you got that. Okay, good. I'm just joking. I mean, I love Abdullah the Butcher. But, yeah. Well, I guess that's it then. For today. Unless I get another couple questions. I will remind you that the Leatherface chainsaw Antiseen shirt, second design that we ever had. Back then they used to come on black shirts, purple shirts, and red shirts. But now we're just doing black. I don't know that we would sell too many red and purple. Working class, 4 o'clock. But yeah, the pre-sale for it is on now. It goes to until July 31st. I knew we'd have one person say, "Oh, purple." Don't forget my friend Janus Blythe. If you've already purchased a picture from her, you're saying, well, man, I already got 1 or 2 pictures. I just turn somebody else on that's a horror fan that loves The Hills Have Eyes, or Eaten Alive, or An Incredible Melting Man, or Phantom of the Paradise. Derek, go. The U.S. prices are on there, man. I checked it myself. I guaranteed that it worked to my web guy, and it's on there. Oh, and Derek kept asking about did I mail out his Ruby shirt? It's going out tomorrow. Got it in the car, packed up, ready to go, addressed to you. Joey says he might make the drive from Texas. Well, Joey, we would greatly appreciate it, and we would try to make sure that when you were done and driving back to Texas, you would say, God damn, that was worth the fucking drive from Texas. Well, Jim, you'll be getting yours any day. You ordered a 2018 pressing on shit brown vinyl. Yours got mailed yesterday, so it'll be there soon. This is a Mid-Atlantic wrestling patch, and you can get you a patch just like this, or this Great Muda patch by going to On the Mark Big Cartel. I don't know the rest of the address, but man, some of y'all that are computer savvy, you can find it. There's some great stuff on there. More patches. The t-shirts he only does in short runs, pre-orders, and that's it. And then if you don't get them, you can't get them. Joey says the last time you saw us was in Shreveport at your birthday. Shreveport, yeah. We played Shreveport twice. Can you send a Gladiator? Fuck yeah! Send it! I really want to encourage you all to email me or text me private message me some topics you want to discuss, because I'm coming on with a bunch of little tiny tidbits and trying to stretch it out. Now I feel like I'm just kind of rambling, but I mean, I'll have plenty to talk about soon, but I really like your input. I want to talk about things you want to hear about. I mean, you want to hear about a particular group of songs, wasn't influenced. Because someone said that. But man, we got 38 years worth of shit, you know. Dwayne says he's getting an Antiseen tattoo on Thursday. Well, you make sure to send a picture to me or to the Antiseen page. Are there any states that Antiseen has not played? We have not played Alaska. We have not played Hawaii. I don't think we ever played Utah. Man, I'm thinking there's about, I don't know, 5 to 7 we have not played in. But we've played in 16 countries. Well, listen, guys. I was about to say something a minute ago. Someone we should toast to. You ever going to play Maine? I will never say never. Shit, as far as I know, Maine may be the next place after Spartanburg. Or Charlotte. But let's drink a toast to the protesters in Cuba. Fight on! Fight the good fight, people. Yeah, we're not Rage Against the Machine. We're not going to drink a toast to Fidel Castro. Fuck you. Some of you may not like this. I don't care. You got a problem with what I say? You got a problem with what I do? But you still showed up at 5 o'clock. Or at 5:02. To break on through. See you on Thursday. 5 o'clock. In the spot. On the dot.